If you're a physician, especially a dentist, and you're thinking about selling to a DSO, watch this video before you do anything. A lot of dentists don't realize that they're actually financing their own sale with their labor and their time for 3 to 5 years. What do I mean by that? What the hell do I mean by that? Look, DSO deals look amazing on the surface. Big multiples, big sale price, big promises, of course, right? How else are they going to entice us? But once you dive deeper into the terms and the numbers, it's not what you think it is. DSOs, first of all, only give you about 50 to 70% of the purchase price upfront. The rest, you don't get it unless you work for them for 3 to 5 years and you maintain the same performance as when you owned the practice. And the higher the EBITDA is in the front, the longer they usually want you locked in, right? Just think about how silly that is. Just think about that for a moment. Imagine you're selling your car and the buyer goes, I'm going to give you 50% right now, and the rest, if it doesn't break down in the next 3 years, 4 years maybe, we'll pay you the rest. By the way, if it gets any dents, paint chipping, etc., 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 I'm going to lower the payout. I'm not going to pay you as much. And look, a practice broker on Reddit summed it up perfectly. He said, dentists love to toss around big DSO numbers, but the majority of them are comparing apples to apples. With the private buyer, you're going to get the full amount at closing, and you're free to walk away, do whatever the hell you want with your life. So how much is 3 to 5 years working as a low-paid associate under a DSO or corporation worth to you? How much of that 3 to 5 years of your life is worth to you? With a DSO, they're going to keep a huge chunk tied to performance goals with a lot of asterisks. And if you miss them, well, good luck to you. And what no one tells you is that hitting those numbers is actually harder after the sale. Why is that? Because you lose autonomy. Staff may leave, marketing may change, marketing dollars suddenly go up and your expenses go up. What happens to your EBITDA? Well, maybe also corporate allocates new shared expenses that you've never heard of before. Your salary as an associate now, that's an expense against EBITDA. Tax benefits of being a business owner, gone. Now you're an employee with less control, more oversight, and the pressure to keep producing like an owner without being an owner. And if the numbers dip due to things obviously outside of your control, there goes the remaining 30 to 50% of your payout, depending on the structure that you set up in the beginning. And by the way, the stress doesn't go away if you're an associate for a DSO that you sold your baby to. In many cases, it's going to get worse. So if you're thinking about selling, ask yourself, do I really want to give up control, work full time as an associate for a DSO and hope corporate doesn't change the rules on me? Or should I grow my own practice, bring an associate and exit on my own terms? Or should I maybe partner up with a dentist that I trust and sell equity to that way and remain as an owner? There are a lot of options out there aside from selling to a DSO. So trust me, the DSO dream looks a lot better on paper than it does in real life, especially once you break it down. And the majority of DSOs hope that you don't break it down.